Hi, I'm Joel Reedy, a founding attorney at Cornerstone Law Firm. Today, I just wanted to talk to you about new guidelines that have just come out from the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission that reflect the CDC's recommendations about coronavirus testing in the workplace. This is obviously a really important question for all employers who are governed by the Americans with Disabilities Act. A lot of questions that have been commonly asked are, can I test employees? Can I check them for the fever? If they do get the virus, can I require them to stay home from work? Do I have to offer some kind of an accommodation? So here are some of the just quick and short answers to this. As you may be aware, it's not allowed to ask people about their disabilities, and you typically can't ask them for justification of that. However, coronavirus, as part of a pandemic, is an exception to that under the EEOC's guidelines. What that means is, if somebody comes in with a fever, you can ask them to go home. If someone is exhibiting the symptoms of coronavirus, you can and should ask them to go home. If you ask them for a doctor's note before they return to work, you ask that they be cleared by a medical professional. That is permitted. That is legal under the Americans with Disabilities Act. That's considered reasonable under the rules. The guidelines also go on to explain that it's really important that employers not set aside other Americans with Disabilities Act concerns during this time. In other words, sometimes people think because there's a pandemic, all the rules go out the window. That's not true, only as it relates to the symptoms of coronavirus. It's also important, though, to remember that not everybody will exhibit these symptoms, and that keeping people safe in the workplace means that you've got to really encourage people to sort of self-regulate on this. And the EEOC encourages that because they believe that that's really important for everybody to do. So if you're an employer and you have specific questions about these guidelines or other issues in the workplace, then I encourage you to give us a call or to give a local attorney a call. This video is not meant to be legal advice. It's just meant to give you some general guidelines and to help you understand what's going on right now. So if you have questions, give us a call, and we're going to get through all this together.